Well, good evening, late afternoon, early evening, should I say. 48 First Alert meteorologist Chelsea Aaron here with today's edition of Weather Extra. I want to thank all of you who stuck with our coverage late last night and into this morning. Yes, we still are waiting for that damage survey. This is going to be for the storm that moved through portions of the Shoals and also into Florence and near Sheffield. They're out doing that, the National Weather Service in Huntsville. Once we have those details for you, hopefully we will be providing them to you in the near future. For those who didn't stick with the coverage, hey, I hate it for you. I just want to be candid for a minute here because granted, there are things that we can control in this job and there are things that we cannot. I know there were some issues with our stream and hopefully we will get those sorted out here soon, but I just want to make it a reminder. The correlation between the people who complain the most typically in the comments between those who know the least, it is astounding. And granted, in this industry, you have to have a thick skin. But do we need to have thicker skin, or do we as people just need to be kinder to one another? And I think a lot of the comments, that's a direct reflection of society. So just some food for thought. On this Sunday, the Lord's Day, thankfully severe weather not expected as we head throughout the next 7 to 10 days. Just tracking some lingering rain out there, just some light showers, and light showers will be persistent as we head into the evening. Still an ongoing severe threat though for our neighbors in southern and central Georgia. As the slow-moving cold front continues to track off to the east, heavy rain to our south across portions of Montgomery. For us, light rain, but this will likely still exacerbate the flooding concerns ongoing across portions of the Tennessee Valley, especially in northeast Alabama. Several aerial flood warnings in effect for places like Scottsboro there in Jackson County, and you have to think that the higher elevations, the terrain is going to continue to increase the runoff there. And several locations received very, very high-end rain totals over the past 24 hours. So keep this in mind. Flooding concerns will linger through the evening. Flood watch also in effect. I believe that's been extended through 7 o'clock this evening. Rain will slowly but surely push out of here overnight and into your next work and school week. Current temperatures cooler, upper 60s, some lower 60s as well. Compared to the same time yesterday, impressive temperature change, running nearly 20 degrees. Again, compared to the same time yesterday afternoon. And winds are variable right now, but once that cold front completely slides through the area, winds will be shifting quickly out of the north and west. This will help to usher in much drier air as we head overnight and through the early morning hours on Monday. And the showers will continue to fade away. Now, this model particularly, I think, is quite aggressive. There's not going to be heavy downpours through the evening for northeast Alabama, but very well could see some lingering showers, maybe some drizzle at times. Keep the rain gear handy if you do have some late night plans. Rain comes to an end after midnight. Still cloudy as we kick off the day on Monday. Temperatures falling into the middle and upper 40s. And mostly cloudy skies will pave the way for sunshine once we head into the late afternoon, early evening. Despite the sunshine appearing, temperatures well below normal. We're likely going to stay in the 50s, and with breezy winds at times, it could make it feel cooler. So winds will be gusting out of the north and west. Occasional gusts between 15-20 miles per hour, but winds should gradually settle down as we head into the evening. Tuesday morning, going to be cool. Temperatures diving into the 30s. I recommend grabbing a light layer, and even though we'll see more in the way of sunshine on Tuesday. Temperatures still going to remain below average, likely upper 50s, lower 60s by the late afternoon. It's not until late Tuesday evening and into Wednesday morning we could see a late season frost and freeze. We might even have to bump these numbers down. Right now we have middle upper 30s, but temperatures could very well plunge into the lower and middle 30s through daybreak Wednesday. So make sure you are protecting any sensitive plants and vegetation you may have. You don't want your beautiful blooms to die. And hopefully this is going to be our last significant cold snap that we see as we head throughout the rest of the spring season. Now, temperatures will gradually moderate throughout the rest of the week. So after this threat of a frost and freeze potentially, we're not going to deal with that through next weekend. Overnight lows will be well into the 40s, even lower 50s. But with the warming temperatures also comes our next chance for rainfall. Right now, rain chances quite low. I think the better chance for rain still not going to be widespread, but could arrive late Thursday, early on Friday. Looks like the rain, whatever rain that we do have, will move out quite quickly though into next weekend. And finally, for a change, we have some good weekend weather. Maybe y'all are just taking out some of your anger about ruined weekends here lately on me. It's okay, I understand, I forgive you. But note, being a social media hater, not a good look for you, your family, nor your business or your employer. So just keep in mind the internet's forever. Nice weather through next week. Cooler, especially early this week, upper 50s, lower 60s. But toward the end of the week, we see those moderating temperatures into the 70s, back near 80 degrees into next weekend, but not before dogwood winter arrives. Morning frost freeze likely on Wednesday. Going to be chilly throughout the next few mornings. Make sure you have a jacket handy. Warming up nicely though by Wednesday afternoon. And we keep the warmer weather through the extended stretch into next weekend and likely through the following week. And it looks like we're going to get a break from the stormy weather. Of course, that's also subject to change, always is. That's how the weather works. Typically, we can give you high confidence in temperature outlooks within a 2-week time frame. But when it comes to rain chances, confidence decreases after you go out a 72-hour period. Light rain, low rain chances returning late Thursday into Friday. Right now, that activity does not look strong nor severe. Of course, we will continue to fine-tune this forecast as needed. Our 5 o'clock show coming up here soon, if golf doesn't delay it. That happened yesterday. Still had a full show though, and just depending on the programming that we have scheduled, could have a condensed, a shortened show, or we might have a full show again, maybe just later. We'll continue to update you, especially on the planned storm surveys, not only today and through the rest of the week. Again, the only survey that the National Weather Service has planned for today is the storm that went through Colbert and Lauderdale County. That's what they're out currently surveying. And then down the line, potentially they will be surveying parts of Scottsboro, just southwest of Goose Pond, had some damage there. Notable damage that was early this morning. And they could also survey northern Limestone County. So again, we will provide those updates. Join us this evening at 5 o'clock, also at 10 o'clock. As always, we would love to see you there. For now, stay safe. I wish you all the best, and let's enjoy a great week. Thanks again.